Hey guys, the One Winged Dream Man here with a little something here for December. And by the way, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to everyone who I haven't said it to already. Before this video, I have a apology and an update, and then a little something about what the video itself is. So if you want to skip to the introduction to the video, I'll place it somewhere on the screen. But anyway, an apology. I apologize that I haven't been able to upload any bigger projects for this month. I have been a little bit busy with my studies, especially here for December, which is why I haven't really done anything. I am working on a couple of projects though. I have one list that I'm video editing right now, and I have one list that I need a bit of research and scripting on. Actually, I have 2 scripts in that phase, but studies have come in first place, and that's also where I wanted to place my update, because due to the life being a university student, it's not exactly easy. So maybe you have heard it, maybe you haven't, but I'm uploading videos, major videos, the last day of the month now. Because simply, I can work out on a couple of them sometime in future and then store them, and then for you to enjoy later on. That gives me not as much stress when I'm studying. So it's not because I'm lazy, it's because I have studies. I apologize again that I don't upload as much, but that's the reason. So, but I have also thought about making a retrospective month. What you're saying to that? Basically, the retrospective month is where I take a franchise and then I just make short reviews of them for an entire month. Not just the end of the month, the entire month. So if you're up for that idea, please go ahead and comment and say it in the comment section. I would be happy to hear your response on it. And I'm also gonna say this restrictions right now. It's not gonna be in December, and it's not gonna be in December. It's not gonna be in maybe in January, but it's not gonna be in May, and maybe in June. So December is a no-go, and May is a no-go. January and June can maybe happen, because December and May, those months, they're the exams periods. That's where I'm going to defend all my courses. So I might be hanged up on those months more. June and May, it's a 3 weeks periods where I focus on one course for the entire 3 weeks. But I'm not sure if I have time enough for those, so that's anyway. If you are up for this idea about the retrospective month, or have any ideas for what I can do for a retrospective month, please comment in the comment section. I'll be happy to hear it. And now, with apology and update of the way, let me go right to what this video is about. The video is a segment for a countdown that never happened. You remember, a couple of you might remember my appearance on my first gaming family countdown top 17, I think, sky levels. It was at least sky levels where my section was. It was the realm of the mighty and almighty from Dragon Quest IX. And at that period, I also signed up for another countdown that the family was gonna make. Top 23, I think. It was at least favorite bosses. And I have made my section, and 6 other people had made their sections, but there was still problems with the rest of the people. They didn't really, to say it politely, they didn't make their segments, and in the end, that list got scrapped. So, I'm sitting with a segment for that topic that I personally think is quite good, but I didn't have a chance to release. And some of you might say, I can't do a least favorite boss battle list, and it might be a little bit difficult, but it's not impossible. But anyway, here is my contribution to that list, even though it was never released. Love or hate Heroes of Might and Magic Dark Messiah, I would still give it points for battle immersion. In them, you really needed to figure out the enemy's weaknesses, strategies, and what you could use to your advantage. I really felt like personally defeating great beasts and monsters using everything at my disposal. So I was really excited for the final boss, Arantir and the Undead Paukai. When I fought it, I really tried to figure out what to do. Could I expose any of their weaknesses? Could I use my environments to my advantage? All of those questions led me to retry this boss again and again and again and again and again. Finally, I grew tired and looked up a walkthrough which showed the player beating the Paukai in true Levi Jenkins melee style. This is just boring, repetitive, and wrong. You needed to run, hide, and shoot out the eye of the Cyclops. Keep focus on sword battle against Arantir, the Orc Chief. Use environmental hazards and constructs against the living Paukais, and ranged combat against the Lich. So why should the final boss fight be degraded to a standard minion criteria? The battle consists of alternately attacks on the Paukai and on Arantir. At first it is kinda cool since you kill him first, but then resurrects himself and summons the undead Paukai and the music starts playing, which is one of the battle's only redeeming qualities. Because the rest of the fight is just defeat the Paukai to dispel Arantir's shield, attack Arantir until his shield is up again, and Paukai is back. Repeat until Arantir dies again. And not only that, this is also just wrong both for the creature and for Arantir. The Paukai is an evolved Vyvern capable of flight and projectile lightning strikes, meaning that it should have used the possibility to fly high into the air and attack him from up there. And in Heroes of Might and Magic 5 Tribes of the East, Arantir's personal ability, Avatar of Death, summons spectral dragons with stats equal to his level and skill. So, if the enemy already didn't use its advantage of flight, why not then summon the great and powerful spectral dragon, Avatar of Asher, the spider goddess of death? It just seems like a huge missed opportunity, and that pretty much sums up most of what is bad about this boss. If opportunity was a construction, this battle couldn't even hit the broadside of it, even if it was the Chinese wall. And what is it with adversarial necromancers and unsatisfying death? That's it! I had it with this boss and its unsatisfying death. Demon! Demon!